Look, I mean, we talked about throughout the week that our goals changed, coming out of the weekend, and I thought our guys did a tremendous job of staying focused on what our new goal was, finishing the year the right way, and it was a great team win. I mean, it wasn't necessarily pretty, but I'll tell you what, like we fought through some injuries and some guys that we didn't necessarily plan on playing a big role. I mean, we can rattle those guys off, but guys stepping in and playing good football for us and ultimately winning the game. Guys like Artie Burns and Kenny McIntosh, Mike Jarrell at right tackle. I mean, there's a lot of guys in there that stepped up and did a great job for us. So it was great for us to. It's great for us to close the season out the right way.
What did you think of Gino's game for touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, talk about one of the guys that fought all the way to the very end for us, and putting a drive. I mean, par for the course for Gino coming another fourth quarter comeback. I'm not sure what number that is, but great drive they strung together at the end. Great throw to Noah. Thought he played a great game.
It wasn't how you wanted to learn, Mike, but what did you maybe learn about these guys this week in this situation?
Yeah, we got the right guys, and they got the right mentality. Just really proud of just the cohesiveness, the connection that we've built, and having each other's backs. Just kind of fighting through when things don't go your way, and whether it's ultimately our responsibility to put ourselves in a better situation at the end of the season. But coming out of the weekend, just the resilience and the positivity was really cool. So proud of our guys.
Was Gino seriously hurt at all at the end, or what? Or do you know?
He was fighting through at the end.
Is that the same knee thing that he's had?
No, it was a hip. Yep.
Obviously a long way in the next season, but finishing the way you guys did with a pretty strong second half and going out on a win, can that kind of carry over, you feel like, for the young team?
Well, frankly, I didn't feel like how this our off season and next season was not predicated based off of how this game finished, but of course you want to finish the season with a win and finish on a positive note, and the process that we put into it was big for us. Just understanding who we have and the type of guys we have, and the resilience that we have was really cool to see.
You win 6 of your last 8, I think, and end up with 10 wins and all that. Do those things kind of matter to you and mean a lot going forward in terms of kind of how you finish the season?
Yeah, it shows us we can grow and evolve and make adjustments throughout the season that are necessary for us to win. And I mean, you look at some of the splits we had, which are positive. We can put meaning behind the season, kind of tomorrow or whenever we have our end of the year conference or whatever. But our road record is something that we're proud of. Our division record is something we're proud of. Obviously, we have to do a better job at home. But there's a lot of things to be proud of coming out of this game.
What's the most important thing you learned this season about what it takes to be a successful NFL head coach?
I mean, where do you start? Where do you start? I mean, I think it's the mentality that you have to have of you're always learning and you're always growing and you're always evolving. And that's when we talk about chasing edges, trying to stay ahead of things rather than being reactionary. I think that's really important. And you got to balance that with being steadfast in what you believe, and doubling down on your principles when times get tough, and trusting your people. There's so many lessons learned from this season, and we're going to grow from this. I really believe this is the beginning of something really special, and I'm excited. I mean, I kind of wish we could just kind of. I want to go back to work. I mean, we need to take a deep breath here and think about how we're going to move forward. But I'm excited to get back to work.
What happened to Byron Murphy?
Well, I got to give Byron a lot of credit. I mean, this guy's really, really tough, and fought through. His back was hurting him throughout the week, and decided to give it a go. So he's a tough dude.
What about Rick Long?
He's gonna be fine. Just decided didn't finish the game. Reek X-ray came back negative to my knowledge on his ribs. I'm pretty sure he's pretty sore, but he's gonna be fine. No long-term injuries coming out of it. Trey had a knee. We'll see how long.
Being Julian Love had, especially considering all the moving parts at corner, just what he was able to kind of hold it together back there, but then also the plays.
Talking about Julian? Yeah, he's just such a steadfast force for us back there. And then when you have all the moving parts, to your point, John, of backups and guys, practice squad guys coming in and out, calming it down. And it's not like we're going to adjust on how we call it and make the necessary adjustments, but there's still communication to be had and poise to be had, and he provides that for us.
Gino had quite a bit of money on the line today with his escalators. Did you have to have a conversation with him at any point about not, going out of the norm?
Shoot, he's the one driving it. He's like, I just want to go win. That's all he cared about. He was awesome all week. I'll keep our conversations private, but he was great, man. He was awesome. He was awesome. All his focus all week was just about going out the right way and getting the 10th win.
You mentioned Kenny McIntosh. Just the way he finished the season, what did he kind of show you looking forward?
Well, I wish he would have held on to the ball on that one. We got bailed out on the offsides call. But outside of that, I mean, it just feels like he's a talented runner, so just he needs to have a great offseason and keep growing. But he's shown that he's a heck of a football player. And I love how he finishes runs. And it seems like he breaks a lot of tackles. He's a tough guy to bring down. So he's a talented runner, and round out his game, keep working, and try to take his game to the next level.
You mentioned before that Jason Myers has bailed you guys out a few times.
Yeah, did it again today. Yeah, he did it again today. So par for the course with Jay Maurer, specialists all year have been dynamite. So really all three guys have done a great job.
And 2 more stats for Leo, 11 on the season. I know you've talked a lot about it.
Yeah, I just, if you he didn't need a punctuation exclamation point, but he sure added one today on the work that he's done. And I think our front, in order for Leo to come alive, you have to rush as one. We've talked about this the whole season, but he's doing it within the lens of playing with each other and playing off one another. So just the defensive front has just done a great job of playing together, playing off one another, growing together. So that's the type of football team you want to create. Guys that, connected group that play for one another.
They hit some screens sometimes in this game?
Yeah. You got to credit their game plan. They did a great job. They had a great plan, and we had to make some adjustments as the game went on. A lot of those plays, good job by them. I will always rebuttal that we need to play those plays better, and that'll be something we'll look at, throughout the offseason. But we could have been better in those moments as well.
Like tone-wise, message-wise, how important was today's win, or how helpful was it?
Well, like I said, I mean, our approach to the offseason and what we feel about our team wouldn't have changed based off of the win-loss. But, of course, it's great to finish with a win, to get to 10 wins. I mean, all those things are really important. But the tone is just kind of similar to what I'm talking about right now. It's, hey, we're excited about our future, and we love our guys. I mean, it was a special group, man. And we understand that it's not going to be the same group. It's just that's the way the nature of the NFL. But I think everybody will look back at this team and be proud of our effort and the things we worked through. Ultimately, we fell short. Only one team's going to come out of this thing, feeling like they achieved what they could have. So. Fortunately, ours ended too early, but I'm excited to get back to work. I think our guys are excited for our future.